welcome back to LargeSauce TV, the YouTube channel you're watching instead of getting victory royales in Fortnite. Today we got 5 screen printing tips that you need to know to make t-shirts that are fucking awesome. Now the first tip we have for you today is one that happens very commonly here at LargeSauce. So we have our shirt on our press and we have our ink and we're ready to load it up, and you know it's ready to be loaded up when you're carrying it. So you're walking over to go into the shirt and then you have a little bit of a mishap. You drop some ink on the shirt, just things can happen. This happened to me last week and I'm going to demonstrate exactly what happened. Now that the shirt has some ink on it all over it, we're going to have to get that off so we can use it to make some more shirts and whatnot. So we're going to have to get some water on it, spray it off with hose, dry it off, and we're good. But the first thing we need is to put it in a bucket of water. So let's just get a bucket of water and get this thing going.
Did you like make one already?
Yeah, no, I put one over here.
Alright.
Let's go. We didn't get it, but after we sprayed the shirt, we wrung it out, and we put it in the dryer. Dryer just went off, meaning it's done, so let's go see what it looks like. Bruh. Was there mayonnaise on the shirt, Bobby? I don't think there was mayonnaise. I don't really think there was. Yeah, I don't really see any mayonnaise. Now this next tip, I thought off the fucking dome, and so did Bobby. We thought of it together. So we have our screen lined up on our press here, and when you put it down, you don't know where the shit's gonna be on the shirt. You know what I mean? Like, it could be up here, could be down here. You don't know. So we're gonna take the film that you used to burn the screen with. We're gonna lie it down on the shirt where we want to see it. All right? So that's where you want to see it. Now, if you're smart enough to understand what I'm talking about right now, we're gonna put the screen down. We're going to adjust it so that it lines up with it. Maybe it means we pull the shirt down. Maybe it means we move the screen to the left or right. But once this whole thing, the actual outline on the screen is black from the film, that's when you know you got it lined up. Now let's say this part right here is where you needed it to be. You may be thinking, well, I can print one shirt with it, but that's it, I can't print another shirt. You're fucking stupid. You're gonna take a pencil, as I did myself, and you're gonna outline the collar. Now when you take the shirt off, you can see the collar engraving. I drew it very lightly, that's the way you wanna do it. And then when you put another shirt on, you just need the collar to follow that line. And that's when you know it's lined up. Now this next tip is probably the most important you're gonna need when it, like, in general, because if you've ever burned a screen for screen printing, you know that it's a pain in the ass, and there's a bunch of things that can go wrong, but I'm gonna tell you all one important tip that'll probably prevent any errors from happening. So we have our screen laying on our washing machine. We have our light, and you know, you do the whole thing, and you the light over, but I want you all to look at something. There's an error going on here. Would you like to see what it is? Look at the washing machine. Look at the washing machine. Bobby, what color is it?
That's white.
And you know what the color white does to light?
It makes it
it reflects it.
It
reflects it. So when you burn the screen, it's gonna go through the holes or whatever and come back up in a different place. You're gonna rinse it off, and there's gonna be a bunch of random shit, and you're gonna be like, how'd that happen? It's because the light got reflected. So how do you prevent this? You take something that's black, like a hoodie, and you put it on top. Now, I'm sure since you guys are screen printing, you're all very dumb. But if you paid attention in biology, the color black absorbs light. So now when I put the screen down and turn the light on, it's gonna go through here and go into the black.
Yo, wait a second, like, there's no light underneath that.
There's no light underneath because it's just getting absorbed. It's gonna absorb more light, which means it's gonna take less time to burn the emulsion. So you're saving yourself time, and you're saving yourself errors that could potentially happen. If this tip will help you out, like this video. Now this next tip is very important and saves you a whole bunch of money. Now, if you know what a flash is, it pretty much, you put it over the shirt after you print it. It heats it up so it's not like any wet ink. It pretty much dries it up. Now, I was interested in getting a flash because I thought that's very important. That's just $250. Why the fuck would I buy a $250 like piece of equipment that doesn't even do that much? Like, come on now. So I was like, damn, I really don't want to do that. So I was like, let me get a heat gun. That's just $20. Like, bro, I'm not even trying to spend $20. But guys, I have a free solution. This is totally free. So after you print your shirt, you know, blah, 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 you lift it up, you got your shirt with the print on it, and it's all wet. So how do you make it dry for free? Easy. Go into your mom's bathroom and take her hair dryer. Hook it up. Yeah, it's a big flex. You go all over like that, only a couple seconds. Totally dry.
Oh.
Totally dry. Totally dry. You feel it on your fingers?
That's dry.
Because it's not there. So what you can do with that is if you have another screen, you can get another color, put it on, do it again. Instead of having to buy a $250 flash thing or whatever, even though it's important, if you don't have that money and you're not trying to spend money, mom's hair dryer, bro. That's pretty nifty.
I don't know how to floss.
Now this tip isn't included in the video because it's so minor, but we're just going to tell you to help you out. So after you dry your shirt, you put it on the clothes hanger, and we usually hang it up here at LargeSauce. So we have this shirt, and it's already facing this way, and we want to get as much real estate as we can on this bar here to hang up shirts. So instead of hanging it up like making distance with the shirt like that, we're going to put it right behind it, but we're going to put the design facing away from the shirt and this design facing away from the shirt, so we can put them right back to back, right next to each other, and none of the ink is going to go onto the other shirt, because that's like knowledge right there, bro. Smart shit.
Big brain shit.
Scholar. Alright guys, this is the last tip of the video, and this is the most unfortunate situation, no tip I guess. Basically, I was making a whole bunch of shirts and I was very tired, but I remembered ball is life, so basically I was looking for my basketball and I couldn't find it, but I looked at my screen and thought, you know, I could probably slam dunk this. And you know, I started breaking ankles, I started crossing over the nobody with my screen, and I looked up at the hoop as I was going for a slam dunk and realized that Bobby had left his knife on the hoop. And I stabbed the fucking screen with the knife that was on the hoop. So I was pissed off. I didn't have any, you know, the mesh is ruined. So what did I do?
Yeah, so Paul never actually finished saying what we actually did. He instead chose to do a your mom joke. So basically what you're going to need to do is go out and buy some mesh adhesive and a mesh tightening tool. And just because we aren't professionals, we had to use it by hand, but just stretch it out as tight as possible and apply adhesive and you should be good to go.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new and haven't subscribed already. Comment your favorite tip and share with your friends, because this video was probably lit. I don't know, it's not edited yet, but with the footage we got, you already know the next big thing. Go buy some LargeSauce, largesauce.com, only $8 tees. Get the biggest Valley Flex, and make sure to watch your mom because I might be in her bedroom tonight.